Hello and welcome back to Hal Tech TV. Today we've got an unboxing and a quick look at, well, SATA cables. And I know you'll be thinking, why am I looking at SATA cables? Why am I watching a video about SATA cables? I know what a SATA cable is. But these are a little bit different. These SilverStone brought out not too long ago. They brought out the first version, and these are kind of basically the same thing but newer ones in a different color. So if you are a regular visitor to the Hal Tech website, you will know that we have a press release section, and we publish press releases on products for companies that we work with. So SilverStone, Gigabyte, Noctua, that kind of thing. And SilverStone sent out a press release not too long ago for the CP11 cables, just the CP11 standard cables, and they were blue, as this thing here says, the world's thinnest and most low profile SATA cables. And you know, they were essentially the smallest SATA cables that you could get, perfect for small mini ITX systems, perfect for systems where you just wanted to not have SATA cables visible at all. They were that, you wanted cables that small. Well, they've kind of redone them in a different color. So now we have a black version, and they did at first come out in like a metallic blue. So we've got the black versions, we've got a 500mm and a 300mm. So I'm going to give you a quick look at them now. So yeah, let's go in and let's take a look at the, I suppose, just at the CP11B cables. Okay, so as you can see, we've got 500mm and a 300mm variants of the cables. Now they do these both in the black version, in the metallic-y blue version they only do it in the 300. But what it says here, we're going to go around the box, it says it's the world's thinnest and most low profile SATA cable, and it's basically designed for any motherboard, for top speed and reliability, and super low profile connectors. So as you can see here, it's kind of an example of how small it is compared to a standard cable, and we will look at that in a second. I will go and get a SATA cable so that we can look at them, but I will just open this one, the 300mm, and I'll open the 500mm too, so that we can get a good idea of what they're like. So there we've got the cables. Now that is absolutely tiny. Sorry, I'll get it on camera. That's what it looks like. And as you can see, apart from the actual SATA connector, it is very, very low profile. The cables come out the side so that it's not too tall to go underneath things like graphics cards, and the kind of scenarios where you'd need like a right angled connector, but if you use a right angle connector you might cover another port. These are the kind of cables where you can just line them up side by side, and these side cables can just bend up out the way in between your cables. So there we have it. That's the 50cm cable, which is basically long enough for any system, but if you're in a mini ITX system, I'd say 30cm is probably enough. So that's what this 30cm cable looks like. Now the cable is pretty small. You've got two individual cables there. Now what I'm going to go and I'm going to find a standard SATA cable for you to look at, but it's at least half the size in terms of the actual cable itself. So I'm going to go and find a cable now to compare it to. So I'm back with a standard SATA cable, and as you can see, in terms of actual size, in cable, it doesn't really change too much. But if you think about this being cut into two, and then being shrunk quite a little bit per thing. If I can compare them directly up close, that's what it's like, and obviously it's been doubled over, so the two cables are like on top of each other instead of side to side, and then if I was to rotate it round, it's a little bit thicker, but not too much. So that's what the CP11 looks like in comparison to a standard SATA cable. So yeah, if you want to check out any other content that we've got, such as the recent ML07 case that we're going to be reviewing soon, check out haltechtv.com. But other than that, I'm Hal Thompson. You've been watching another Haltech TV video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and goodbye.